How you doing?
We'd like to go. Yeah, we're gonna go.
You're gonna go?
Yeah.
This is just an agricultural inspection. I'm wondering where you're traveling from.
It's none of your business.
None of my business?
Yeah.
Hey, Stacy, can I get your help out here, please?
I'd like to keep driving.
I actually need to know if you have any agricultural articles on board.
No, you don't.
I do.
No.
It's my job.
We're gonna drive. We're gonna keep driving.
No.
Thank you.
See, you're free to go. Your vehicle.
Oh, okay.
No, your vehicle needs to stay here.
No. I don't think so.
Yeah.
No.
He's refusing inspection.
Yeah. I'm gonna keep driving.
If you keep driving, I will contact the authorities and have them bring you back to the facility.
On the night of August 16th, 2015, 46-year-old Lakeport resident Bradley Feynman, along with his two sons, drove through an agricultural inspection station on Interstate 80 in Truckee, California, near the Nevada-California border, in an attempt to film a video about the constitutional legitimacy of the station. After passing through the station twice without incident, the family was stopped and procedurally asked whether they were in possession of agricultural contraband.
Do you have a warrant?
I don't need a warrant.
Yes, you do. Do you know the Fourth Amendment?
There is no search here. This is
Then you're not going to inspect.
Well, you're speaking of an amendment that specifies searching.
It's the
We are
freedom.
not searching, and we
It's
are
a
not
freedom
searching
from
your
being
person.
inspected, searched.
Well, no. You're
Yeah,
speaking of
do you know the
two
Fourth
separate-
Amendment?
You're speaking of two separate incidents, or
So in other words, I'm free from warrantless searches. Don't you understand the Bill of Rights?
I'm not going to engage in this with you.
In other words, you
We'll
don't
have an
understand the
inspection
Fourth
for-
Amendment.
The purpose of the quarantine system and the inspection stations is to preclude admission into the state of 29 different pests which have been quarantined after it having been ascertained that they are destructive to the crops of the state. Not only has multiple courts determined that agricultural inspection stations are constitutional under the Fourth Amendment, but they are indisputably vital to both regional ecosystems and state and local economies.
Well, if you'd like to travel into California without the vehicle being inspected,
That's
I will
exactly what I'm
going
gonna
to
do.
authorities and have them bring you back, and we will conduct the inspection.
No, you're not.
Or they can
You're not
take you
doing
back out of
any.
state.
You're not doing any search
I've not-
whatsoever.
Never said the word search. I'm not.
I don't care
searching
what
your
you
vehicle.
call it. If you open up this
Well, then you're
vehicle to
talking
inspect,
about something other than the Fourth Amendment.
no, I'm not. You might want to call it something different, but if you try to get inside this vehicle, that's a search. That's a warrantless search.
You do not have to say yes, but the conveyance will not pass this point.
Yes, it will.
without being inspected.
You want to watch? Because it will. Are we free to go?
No,
So you're detaining me.
no,
So then I'm free to go.
no. You
Okay.
are free to go. The conveyance will not
Okay.
pass the inspection point.
Am
without
I and my
inspection.
property, are we free to go?
You are free to go anywhere you'd like to in California.
You can't seize my
The
property.
conveyance will not pass
That's
the
my
inspection
property.
point.
While an inspection is technically considered a search, there's a lawful distinction between an administrative inspection and a search executed by police officers. In the 1967 case of Camara v. Municipal Court, the court determined that because an agricultural inspection is not a search which has as its design the securing of information which may be used to effect a further deprivation of life, liberty, or property, and the fact that it is doubtful that any other canvassing technique would achieve acceptable results, the necessity for these searches satisfies the probable cause requirements. Multiple other court decisions have affirmed that inspection stations are not in violation of the Fourth Amendment, and Mr. Feynman is effectively saying that his literal interpretation of the Fourth Amendment is more accurate than the plethora of legal scholars and professionals which have dedicated years to studying and understanding the law.
Well, as I said, I have other duties to attend to, so I'm going to go ahead and attend to those.
Okay.
You'd like to wait here for the highway patrol, or you can wait in the parking lot. If you
I'm not
proceed
waiting
without
anywhere.
inspection, then we'll go ahead and call and have them bring you.
I think you've already called.
I'm going to go ahead and take care of my other
Okay,
duties.
then we're going to go. Thank you.
He has lights on, but I don't. Okay, now he has lights
Yeah,
on.
now he's got his lights on.
Finally. Okay.
Let me see your ID.
No, thank you. I haven't violated any laws
Yeah,
here.
actually you have, because
No, I
listen,
actually
the
haven't.
ag station, you violated the Food and Agricultural Code by not.
No.
You either have to go back out of state,
No.
or you have to be. Okay,
I actually live in the
that's
state.
fine.
Okay.
Why don't you just get out? We'll talk about it. We can straighten this out, and you're on the way.
Actually, I don't need to get out of my vehicle. You can hear
Well,
me.
you kind of do because I'm telling you to, you
No.
know?
Do you have a warrant?
Okay, I'll be
Do you have
back.
probable cause?
Don't leave, okay?
Oh, I'm not leaving.
Okay.
This is a complete violation of my rights. Every single time we come through an inspection station, it's just, if you stand up for your rights, this is what you get.
Okay, step out of the car and with your ID, or we're gonna have to force entry, and it's not gonna be nice. Come out, get a ticket for the agricultural violation, and you're on your way, or you're gonna be going to jail tonight. What's your choice?
So they have a right to search my vehicle without a warrant?
No. Or you can refuse the search and go back to Nevada.
What happens now, you're going to go to jail, depending on their age. They're also going to go to Child Protective Services. And the car.
You're threatening to take my children from me?
Yeah, yes. We are.
Wow.
So come on out, let's write a ticket, and you're on your way. I'm trying to make this easy on you.
I'd like to go. That would be easy.
The videotape is going to show how unreasonable you're being, right?
Well, actually, I'm a free citizen. Did you guys take an oath to defend the Constitution?
Oh, so you're a constitutionalist is what you're saying?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, I am.
Hell yeah.
What are you?
We've had problems
Did you?
before. Listen to me.
You've what?
What's that? Problems with this before?
You've had problems with this before?
Yes, I have had
You're a
problems.
cop.
With a constitutionalist?
Absolutely.
Can you just roll down the window a little bit so I can talk to you?
Yeah, who are you?
My name's Eric Strecker. I'm a sergeant with the Highway Patrol.
Okay.
I'm off duty because they're dealing with you. Roll down the window so I can talk to you because I can't communicate through a window.
That's as far as I'd like to roll it down.
It's not even down.
Yeah, it is.
Okay, so listen, I'm just going to be very honest and tell you how this is going to go down, okay? They need to get some information from you. So
They
can
have
write,
no right
Hold
to.
on, just listen. This is my turn. I'm going to tell you how it's going to go, okay?
Sure.
They're going to write you a ticket, and that's all this is. Can you put, so I need to have eye communication. What's all I'm doing. Just don't keep it in my face.
Yeah.
So all he wants to do is write you a ticket. If you can't do that, I'm just being very honest. We're going to have to break the window and get in and take you out, and then you have to go to jail. This is your choice right now. This is not something I want to do. You're not cooperating. We've given you every opportunity we can.
I haven't broken any law.
Do you want me to break your window right now or not?
Do you have a warrant?
We don't need a warrant right now. Let's break the window so we can get in and get them out.
Okay.
This is your choice right now.
No, it isn't my choice. Don't break my
The
vehicle.
door's going down.
Don't
Watch
break my
yourself.
window.
I don't want you to get hurt.
Don't break my window. You will be sued for breaking my window.
I'm breaking your window, and you're going to get drug out, and you're going to jail.
You have no warrant.
I'm giving you one more chance, and this is it. And I'm breaking your window. That's all there is to it.
Well, you're going to violate my rights
Okay, then I'm violating your rights. If that's what you think I'm doing, I'm not going to get in an argument back and forth with you.
You break
Don't break the window.
No, this is my property.
We do not
Please
consent to
don't
any
break
searches
it.
or seizures.
Look.
Show us a warrant, we'll open up. I promise.
Hey, look, wait, come here.
Wait, one second.
Wait.
Just wait a second.
If you show me a warrant, I'll let you search the entire vehicle.
I don't want to search your vehicle. I want you to put your little driver's license out the window, and then that way you can do it. If I'm doing this, you're going to go to jail.
The officers break the window and arrest both Mr. Feynman and his 20-year-old son, Vincent. The minor in the vehicle faced no charges. Mr. Feynman went to court in Truckee and was convicted of obstructing or resisting an officer by using threats or force, failing to obey the lawful order of an officer, and refusing to comply with an inspection. Mr. Feynman was sentenced to 12 days in the Nevada County Jail and 30 hours of community service, and his son was sentenced to 4 days in jail and 20 hours of community service. Overall, Mr. Feynman gets an F for being grossly misinformed on the intricacies of the Fourth Amendment and constitutional law as a whole, subjecting his family to a potentially dangerous encounter with police officers to illustrate a petty and ignorant interpretation of individual rights, and for giving the constitutional activism community a bad reputation by engaging in poorly planned and executed acts of rebellion. As an activist, it is your duty to fully comprehend the broad spectrum of nuances surrounding your cause, and Mr. Feynman's lack of clarity concerning agricultural inspection stations and their association with the Fourth Amendment is a testament to his shallow interpretation of the Constitution. Mr. Feynman's interaction is a prime example of the reckless conduct which will ultimately have a devastating impact on the legitimacy of the constitutional activism movement, and I urge fellow activists to exercise a degree of caution and expertise before carelessly invoking your individual rights. The responding officers of the California Highway Patrol get an A for their unceasing patience, professionalism, and civility. The CHP officers exhausted all alternatives before forcefully entering the vehicle and attempted to reason with Mr. Feynman as much as possible. Upon entering the vehicle, the officers maintained concern for the safety of Mr. Feynman and his family and never brandished a weapon or threatened violence. I commend these officers for acting reasonably and within the bounds of their authority and for their willingness to compromise with Mr. Feynman despite the absurdity of his conduct.